today we get the fires going. This is the next afternoon down at the shop. I've got to weld the spacer in, get the smoke chamber welded together, and get a door mounted on it today. So I'm going to put the camera down and get to welding. Of course, I got in a hurry and forgot to cut the smoke hole so the smoke can flow through both barrels. So at least now with my weld around it, I can see to cut the inside of it and it'll line up. We're gonna call it a night here. Come back in the morning. This is some of the ugliest welding I think I have done. By the time you plasma cut that barrel and then grind it, it's pretty thin. Anyway, it's there. Tomorrow we'll clamp the end of the barrel back on, build a door, and hopefully build a fire in it and start burning some of the stinky stuff out of it and off of it. So we'll see you in the morning. All right, this is a lovely morning today. We are back down at the shop. I've been trying to work with the audio. We recorded all day yesterday. Turned out we didn't have any audio. Back to working on the stove. We're gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna set up the stove door. We got it cut out last night. I've got to weld some holes up in it. It's a piece of gusset material we had from an old job. Anyway, I'm gonna flip you around, let you see the stove. Here is got the stove. Got the door cut out. Hole in it. Smokestack We got the spacers put in to hold the 2 barrels apart. And like I said, we have the door down here. I've got to weld those holes. It looks like 4 holes. I'll weld them up in it. And then I don't know where Grandpa's put them, but we have an old bed frame angle iron that he cut up that we'll make the door frame out of. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out where to set the camera up and we'll get started for the day. It's really weird having this thing track me. I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's a feature I knew that it had. I have used it in the past, just not in a long time. It's kind of strange. Spin this around, maybe you can see what I'm doing here. Anyways, I'm going to knock all the slag off from the plasma cutter. Yesterday was strange. We had all kinds of issues. We ran out of wire in the welder. The plasma cutter decided not to work. Although it, in all honesty, it was a really cheap plasma cutter. It was a Lotus, I don't remember what now. LTP 500D, I think, or 5000D. I don't know. I need glasses. I can't see. And we have cut, I don't remember, it's thousands of yards of metal with it. We were doing a big timber frame outdoor kitchen, and then we also, at the same job, we did a massive timber frame front porch. If I can find some of those pictures, I'll insert them. We cut all the gussets, and that's what some of this is the leftover scrap gusset material. Anyways, that little thing cut tons. And we've used it a lot here. We bought it just for that job, and then I've ended up using it in the shop a lot. And I think the torch is shot on it. We're gonna have to finally break down and put a new torch on it, but it's about 4 years old, 5 years old maybe. And like I said, we've cut thousands of feet of metal with it, so I'd say it's did its job. For a $500 plasma cutter, it has did well. I think that'll be good enough. There's not any edges sharp enough to really cut anybody, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. It's not pretty, but it is just a shop door. Well, that'll work. Or a shop stove door. I gotta find the rest of the material now. I think The rebar is going to be the hinge pins. We have these little nipples here. They're going to be the barrel that welds on that the hinge pin will stick in for swinging the door open and closed. So got those. Like the rebar, that'll be make our pins out of that. And let's see. Grandpa had another horseshoe he wanted to weld on to make the door handle out of. Alright, we're going to put this barrel end back on. Wanted to make sure we got that rubber gasket out of there. That part of it. Now it's down to making the door, and I'm not sure exactly what Grandpa wants on it, so I think I'll go find him and find out. You there?
The other side fits good.
Put your square down there and see. Or we'll have to mark it and notch out the. Not
Right.
bad.
Now we need to hang a door.
Which way you want it to open?
Yeah, on
You want the hinge on this side?
that hinge on that side.
Okay. Where'd our little hinge barrels go? Right there. Want me to grind them down flat?
Not really.
Okay.
A little air, but sure. It almost better for it out there, but
Maybe.
and then we let the door swing.
Let me grind this real quick. Rebar bend's pretty easy. Yes, this trigger's stuck. Huh?
We need to do it again here in a second.
I know, but we're sitting there burning gas for nothing.
Lift that off.
Clean that up, or I mean the rebar will probably weld. So will the rust on the. I do believe these little nipples change color after I welded them. I wonder if they're only stainless coated or something.
I don't know. Okay. Supposed to put that. I guess on there.
Never hurt myself drilling on that golf cart front end like that. I got a file down there if we need to ream it just to.
It'll rid of the bolt pretty fast. Just wonder if we need more space there.
That's what I was wondering.
Probably some.
I could make it look really nice though.
Yeah, but It wouldn't match the stove. Looks like it's gonna put a washer over. Yeah. So. Some sort of lamp. Can you do it, or would you need to?
Got everything where you like it?
I hope so.
So like I said, your ramp's cut backwards.
Yeah, I may have to adjust that a little.
'Cause if we cut it the other way, it would have wedged the door tight when you latched it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But, I don't think you can get to that better.
Yeah. I'll put this back up here.
Put the box there.
That'll work. You can probably tighten that up. Just to,
Tighten it up and then tighten it.
I don't know.
You want it just a little tighter than you want it because it will loosen.
So, you
So-
tell me how tight.
Right there. So got to put a metal in.
Yeah, we can take the barrel off to do that. Take a hammer and tap it up. This is our fine damper system here. We got a bolt welded to a piece of rebar. And now we're going to try and weld it to the back of the barrel. Still too hot for me to touch. All right, we're outside. We're gonna do the initial burn in it. Try and burn the paint, and these are lacquer barrels, so we want to burn the lacquer out of them. I don't know if the camera shows it, but the paint's starting to chalk out on the top and bottom barrel both. Smoke off of it, so that's what we're after.
I hope they left.
Yeah. What really did chalk up the front of it. This is after the first burn. It cooled down. We rekindled the fire again. You can see the coals down in there. It's burning out good. Be ready to brush down, have all the stinky stuff off, and then make a pretty good stove.